Hello, everybody. How are you? Andrea Turowski here. So I would like to talk to you guys about how to effectively manage your time, your life, and how to sort of run this amazing business at the same time. I'm just going to turn off my sound here. I think I did. There we go. Okay, so because this is something important to talk about. So I was talking to a member of my team about this the other day, and I think it's time to kind of mention it once again, because even when I first started, I would watch similar types of videos on YouTube, and I'd be saying, or I'd be thinking, okay, so they're talking about how to manage their time. It sounds like they're making a lot of money. It sounds like they have a lot of customers. I'm just getting started, and I have like maybe one customer, maybe two. Like, I would be happy to have that problem where I feel like there's not enough hours in the day. I feel like I'm constantly on the computer. I feel like I'm constantly packaging. Like, that would be a nice problem to have. You know, that's what I thought. But it happened to me very shortly after, like probably a month and a half, where, you know, I am super excited and I was so happy to be getting a lot of customers and to be, you know, having to post on social media all the time because I was getting a lot of new people. You know, they were asking questions. I had 3 members of my team at that point. So I was also thinking, okay, well, I have to make sure that they sell. Like, I have to make sure to train them so that they're excited and that they can start to make some money too. So I was like, oh my God, now I feel like I'm too busy and I need to take a step back. You know, it was at the point where I was literally checking my phone probably every half an hour, you know, because the nice thing about being able to work from home is that you can check your phone anytime you want because you're working from home. It's not like you're working somewhere else and they say, well, you have to keep your phones away or you have to keep your phones in the lunchroom or, you know, whatever, right? So I can check my phone anytime I want. If I leave my phone on so that I can hear if I have a new email or a new text message, I was literally checking every single time. Like all day, every day. You know, Tom is usually home around 6:30. I would still be checking my phone. I would not be working, but we'd be watching a movie and I'd be checking my phone. So, I mean, he never said anything, but he was probably thinking, okay, can you put your phone away now? Like, thank you for making us money, but it's my time. Like, let's, you know, talk to each other. Let's just watch a movie. Let's eat dinner together. Like, I would have my phone with me at the dinner table. You know, I'm sure we've all had that, but we have to learn how to put the phone away, and that, you know, people aren't expecting us to always be on the cell phone. I know I'm not. Like, if I send somebody a text message or an email, if they answer me like right away, I'm thinking, oh wow, they must have their phone on them. That was lucky, or, you know, they must not be doing anything. If it takes them a couple hours, that's okay. You know, I'm okay with that. So whether you have kids or, you know, whatever, it is a good idea to put the phone away, okay? Because it's so easy for us to not want to put the phone away because we always feel like, well, if a new customer is asking us a question, we want to help them. If somebody wants to be a part of our team, we would like to answer their question now so that they don't go to somebody else who might be able to answer their question sooner. You know, like, I'm not saying put the phone away for 24 hours, there is nothing wrong with that. But I do make it a point I check my phone in the morning because I like to watch like a show or something, you know, because I like to sit, you know, eat, have a coffee. So I'll check my phone. But then I try, even I have to work on this. I try not to check my phone for at least 3 hours. So I will be doing things on the computer, you know, I'll be posting on social media. I'll be talking to customers. I'll be talking to clients. I do teach often in the morning too, so I'll be teaching. You know, so I do try not to check my phone all the time. So I challenge you to put the phone away. Like, if you're upstairs put the phone downstairs. If you're downstairs, put the phone upstairs. You will be thanking yourself later, because if you think about it, if you're constantly checking your phone, is there always something for you to answer? Is there always an email that you have to answer? No. So there's nothing wrong with checking it every couple hours, but it does take time and it does take practice. But anyway, so enough about the cell phone. So another thing that I would like to talk to you guys about is try to think of ways to make your lives easier, because yes, we work from home. Yes, we love it. And yes, we're not complaining, but you have to keep in mind that you can't do everything. You can do anything that you want to. You can do anything that you set your mind to, but you can't do everything. So does that make sense? So you can't expect yourself to, cook, clean, watch the kids, work, post on social media, package shipments for your customers. You can't do everything, okay? So think about that. And no one should ever think, well, she can do everything. Like I look at this person, she has 3 kids, she cooks, she does laundry, they eat out every night, like they're happy. So why can't we be happy? Like, why can't I do everything? Don't think that, because you know what? She is probably not doing everything. I have somebody come to clean the house once a month. It used to be every 3 weeks or so, but just things are a little bit hectic at the moment because we're moving, we're packing. So like we just actually don't have the time to have somebody come in, because it's like, okay, I can't move all of these boxes. Can you clean around the boxes? No, it's kind of hard, right? But I have no issue at all saying, you know what, Tom, I need help. Yes, I work from home. I should be able to clean the house. Like that's how I thought initially, like I work from home. I should be able to clean the house. He works from, like, he leaves the house at 7, he's home at 6. So how I feel is he shouldn't have to feel that he needs to clean the house, because he is out of the home all day. So he must be exhausted. So when he comes home, I think that it would be nice if I give him the opportunity to just kind of have a seat and to sit down. But at the same time, I do a lot all day, every day too. Like I pretty much start work at 9, I'm done work by 5:30. So I'm working too. It's from home, but am I exhausted from being out all day? No, but I'm tired from being, on social media, from doing things like this. I teach 2-hour to 3-hour classes at a time. So I'm tired too. So do I have time to clean? Well, yes and no. But at the same time, I could clean after work, but I'm tired too. So I would like to sit down and say hi to Tom, instead of cleaning. I have more time to clean on the weekends, and, he could help me clean on the weekends too, but we would prefer to do other things. So we had said, what, for us, it is worth the money to hire somebody to clean. Okay, so I guess what I want you to do is to make a list of everything that you have to do, everything that you have to get done. So think about, somebody has to cook, lunches, dinner. You have to do laundry, because if you don't do laundry, it just piles up, and then you're like, okay, I have no clean clothes to wear, so you kind of have to do that, right? You have to post on social media. When a customer asks you questions, like that's part of it, you do have to answer them. You're probably doing parties either online or out of the house at least a couple times a week, hopefully, but that takes time. But, think about things that you have to do and that it's not something that you can hire out for. So as an example, if I'm having somebody host a party at their house for LipSense, that's not something that I can hire somebody else to do for me, because if they want to see some LipSense, they don't want somebody else coming over to their house saying, hey, I work for Andrea, you know, here's some LipSense. No, they want me there. If a customer is asking me a question, they don't want to hear from my assistant to answer them. They want to hear from me. If somebody wants to join my team, they don't want to hear from my assistant who is, you know, answering their questions. They want to hear from me. So that's not something that I can hire somebody to do. Technically, to do laundry, you can hire somebody for that. Like, I knew somebody who hired a housekeeper. I think she just called her a housekeeper. She would come in twice a week for a couple hours. She would do her laundry. She would make up all of the beds. She would iron, I believe. She would do light house cleaning, and she would cook lunch or dinner. I forget which one it was. You know, she would cook, and then that way they had food ready for them, because her and her husband worked from home, but they also had 3 kids. So, you know, things were hectic. But to me, that sounds amazing. Oh my God, that would be awesome, right? So think about that. Like, think about things or people that you can hire to help you, because even if it takes you, I haven't really paid attention, but to clean the whole house, it takes me at least a couple hours, probably more, I'm not really sure. I haven't paid attention because I tend to do like a couple rooms at a time, or I'll vacuum like one day and then I'll mop the next day, you know, something like that. But I can hire somebody else to clean the whole house for 3 hours so that I can spend 3 hours doing something like this. And this is making me money, okay? Cleaning the house isn't making me money. So does that make sense? So if it helps you to think like that, think, what things should you be doing to make you money, okay? Doing laundry isn't going to make you money selling LipSense, but you know, it's things you have to get done. So don't be afraid to ask for help. Yeah, so I hope that helped, because like I said at the beginning, when I first started with the company, I was watching a similar video. I forget who was doing the video, but she had been with LipSense for over a year, and I was honestly thinking like, wow, like that sounds amazing to have to do so much that you feel that you don't have time to clean the house. I have too much time on my hands because I'm not selling too much yet. So I can't imagine not having time for that. So I don't really understand. So you may be even listening to me and thinking, okay, well, good for her. You know, she hires somebody, but I can't afford that. I can just do it myself. You know, that's probably what you're thinking. But when you start to sell, when things start to pick up, it does take time, because if you work hard, it does. It will happen, okay? It will happen. It will happen, but you have to work at it, right? You'll be thankful for watching this and then saying, okay, yes, I think I will hire somebody to clean. That would be amazing. It's amazing to have somebody else clean your house, you guys. It's like the best thing ever, I'm telling you. Oh my God, I love it. Even Tom, he loves it. He's like, wow, the house looks really, really good. I'm like, I know, right? You know, so it's amazing. I personally would love to hire a housekeeper too, but I don't have kids, so I would kind of feel silly kind of hiring a housekeeper, being like, yeah, can you cook for Tom and I? Because I just don't want to, you know, but technically you can do whatever you want. So yeah, you guys, so I hope this helped. If you have any questions, please let me know, and good luck. Happy selling LipSense. And I'm sorry, I don't think I mentioned this at the beginning yet, because it's not about this, but look at my amazing color. You might be wondering which LipSense this is. It is a combination of mulled wine. Can you guys see that? And mauve ice. How awesome is that? So you might have thought that these two colors wouldn't go together, but obviously it looks amazing, right? So I just thought that I would try something new. So anyways, I will see you guys in the next video.